Good afternoon, YouTube. Xfile 2708 back again with another 5-minute movie review. Today, guys, we're going to be having a look or overview of another 2024 release called Black Cab, starring Nick Frost and Sinov Carlson. Not too sure if that's how you pronounce the name. So this one's described as a horror thriller, which initially I thought, okay, Nick Frost, I've seen him obviously in the likes of Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, Paul, to name a few. So he's all the ones I've seen of his have been comedies. So I thought, that's going to be quite unusual to see him star as the main character in a horror thriller. But I was willing to give it a go. So I had seen some quite negative comments online about it. But I'm a sucker for a good movie poster. So I thought the movie poster looks really good. Let's give it a go. So I went into it completely blind, ready to, give it a chance. Now this one, the synopsis for this one, guys. A couple who find their jovial cab driver diverts them to a remote, haunted road, revealing disturbing motives and his true intentions. So, like I say, from the movie poster, I thought, yeah, that looks pretty cool. The whole basis, there's a small party of posh people, if you like, having drinks at the start. One of the couples is clearly having issues. One of the guys very controlling. His partner, she's very in on herself. Can tell she's not happy in the relationship. So they finish the night, hop into a cab with Nick Frost as the odd taxi driver, let's say. And so the journey begins. So they get locked in the cab, and all sorts of stuff, ensues from there. Now, the movie itself runs, I think, 88 minutes, so it's not a particularly long movie. Starts off quite well. Certainly had potential. But then, probably the final 2/3 of the movie, it drops off the cliff. So for me, all of the negative comments that I'd seen online about the movie were, definitely the same sort of feelings for myself as well. Like I say, it's decent to start with, but then it really does lose itself as a movie. It goes between flashbacks to things that have happened in the past, to ghostly apparitions, to just all sorts of weirdness with like dreamlike sequences and things like that. So, from what was a very good start, it just completely loses itself. I was sat there at times thinking, is this a flashback to something that happened previously? Is it a dream sequence? Are they coming back? And it just flitted between, the present and the past and dream sequences and stuff like that. And it just made no sense at all, really, for the final 2/3 of the movie, I'd have said. So sadly, it was one that had lots of potential. And to be fair, Nick Frost wasn't too bad as the psychopathic kidnapper taxi driver. So sadly, yes, it had potential, but it didn't deliver. So my letterbox rating for this one was a very average 2.5 out of 5. It is a Shudder exclusive, I think it was. So if it does get a release on physical media, it won't be one that I add into the collection and rewatch again. So sadly, not one I can recommend. But as always, movies are subjective. So, you know, it might be one that that some of you watch and quite enjoy. So if you have seen it, guys, let me know in the comments. If you are tempted to give it a watch after this negative review, then you must be mad, but please, again, let me know in the comments. So, as always, guys, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back later on in the week with another video. Bye for now, guys.